Good day, my dear friends. This is Will Scott again. I just want to preface what I'm going to say tonight by saying that if you like these videos, I'd ask you to do two things. One, forward them to friends and family. That would be great. I'd appreciate it if you find this information valuable. And the second is to subscribe to them, because in the coming future, near future, there's going to be some added benefits to doing that. So that said, now what I want to say to you tonight is that you are here to manifest a magnificent life. You are here to have a life of abundance, radiant health, peace, joy, harmony. And to that end, we are always being guided. The divine is coming through us and giving us messages and guidance, and gently in many, many different ways, helping us to make that a reality. And along the way, though, some of that gets distorted or gets not even heard. Why? There's many reasons for that, which we'll get into in another one. But tonight I just want to talk to you about one little part of that. And that's that we are energy. You know that. We are all energy. We are all connected. I'm connected not only to everybody I know and all my family, but to everybody going out beyond that. And their energy is connected to me. Is that a bad thing? No. It's a normal thing. But one of the things that can happen with that is that the energy of others around me, even my beloved, and even my beloved friends and family, can muddy my ability to really know and feel and perceive and act on the guidance that I'm getting from the divine. So I'm going to teach you a technique tonight. It's a very simple one. Actually, I'm going to do two things that will help you along the way here. The first is what I call cutting cords. Since we all cord each other, and especially people you know, and people that you have negative relationships with, we all cord each other. But there's a simple process that you can use to cut those cords. Now, sometimes people ask me, well, why do I want to cut the cord with somebody that I love? Well, you're not ending the relationship. As a matter of fact, you'll find that this enhances the relationship. What you're doing is separating your energy from their energy and giving them the space to feel themselves separate from you, and giving yourself the space to feel you separate from them. Might not sound like much, but it can make a difference. So the way this goes is very, very simple. I want you to focus on somebody you know, can be anybody, and then you simply say these words: I disconnect, sever, and destroy all cords, hooks, and connections from me to whoever that is, and from whoever that is to me. You always do it from you to them and them to you. And you can do it to a whole group. Like I will go and say, I disconnect, sever, and destroy all cords, hooks, and connections from me to my family, from my family to me. It can be that simple. And what happens then is that then for a while, I do this with my beloved. And it allows us to have a space, more clarity. Because it's a natural thing to connect, a natural thing to influence each other's energy, however subtly. So again, I disconnect, sever, and destroy all cords, hooks, and connections from me to whoever, and from whoever to me. It's that simple. That's the first thing I want to leave you with today, because, and that's a very valuable thing, and I suggest you do it fairly often. Try it after this video. Try it with everybody you know. And see what happens. See how you feel. Most people feel lighter afterwards. They feel more open. So that's number one. Excuse me, a little allergies here. And the second thing I want to teach you, which is another very simple thing, is that we are all impeded on by other people's energy. Now, sometime you might have had this experience of walking into a store, walking somewhere, and you're feeling okay, and then you start to feel not quite so okay. That's because you picked up somebody else's energy. And sometimes there are people you know who are forcefully sending their energy to you. And there is energy around us, energy that happens to us, around our bodies, around our field, just simply being in the world, that is negative energy. So the second technique that I'd like to offer you is a very simple one. There's many ways of doing this, but the simplest is to imagine you have this big energy field around you. Imagine on the outside of that energy field this matrix, this divine matrix of energy, like a cocoon, absolutely surrounding you. And I imagine it as sort of like a vortex thing. Good energy can come in, negative energy bounces off like water off vortex. And it can be any form you want. Recently I did this with a 10-year-old girl. And she said to me after, she says, "Can it be rainbow?" I said, yes, it can be a rainbow. So play with this idea, but the basic idea is to create this cocoon around your physical and energetic body that prevents negative, evil, or toxic energy from penetrating. So these two things I leave you with today as easy things you can do that can really make a difference in your day-to-day life. And why? Because you are divine. And because I wish you to manifest the real glory of life that you're here to manifest with ease and joy. So, with that, Will Scott. My email is accesswill2@gmail.com. My phone number is 925-325-3168. Call me if you have any questions or comments. Thank you. I love you. Good night.